Hi there, thanks for showing up to the last essay today of the semester, and what a day it was. I'm Jake Reiner. We have Student Association President Dylan Lustig and a report from Lauren Fultonberg. But first, it's Hill on the Hill. Let's take a look at your campus headlines. It was cold, it was snowy, and it began to mist. Even that didn't stop students from lining up outside Hendricks Chapel at 7:30 this morning to see Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Clinton spoke to students for an hour this afternoon about the problems America faces and offered solutions to how to fix them. Stay tuned because Citrus TV's Lauren Fultonberg will have a full report on Clinton's trip to the Cuse later in the show. Today was the fifth and final day of spring receptions for admitted students at SU. Students were given a tour of the campus, including residence halls. Close to 1,000 students and family members were also served lunch on the turf. Inside the dome, they were able to visit different organizations and college representatives. The Whitman School of Management has announced the winners of the annual Panache Business Plan competition. 16 teams comprised of 38 students presented their business plans to a panel of judges last Friday. They were judged on creativity, innovation, feasibility, and comprehensiveness. The top 5 teams were chosen and each earned a portion of the prize money, totaling $50,000. The first place team received $25,000, that's a big chunk of change, for their website, Fiesta Frog. That updates users on events in their area and allows promoters to easily advertise their events. Well, back in 2001, United Flight 93 crashed in Somerset County, Pennsylvania on September 11th. After concerned passengers realized the Twin Towers had hit, they fought the terrorists back and brought the plane down. A new student-produced film called We Were Quiet Once is about the aftermath of that tragedy. It will preview next Monday at 5 p.m. in Newhouse. A Q&A session will immediately follow the screening. You won't want to miss that one. Internationally renowned ceramic artist and SU professor Margie Hutto will offer a preview of the light sculpture she has designed. The sculpture is made up of metal, clay, and glass specifically for the new Centro Transit Hub. It will be installed this spring in preparation for the hub's opening in June. The event is Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at SU's Comstock Art Facility. It's free to the public and there will be free parking at the Manley lot. Wow, I think that's the first time ever that's ever happened. The final Campus Weekly address of the semester. Let's hope it's a good one. SA President Dylan Lustig.
And I hope you all think it's a good one too. Thanks so much, SA Today, Citrus TV. My name is Dylan Lustig. Real quick, I just want to thank everyone that came out to the White House Young America series live from Syracuse. It was a great event, and I hope everyone in attendance learned something pretty valuable. Mayfest is this Friday, April 27th at noon in Walnut Park. Any SU undergrad is invited to go for free with their SU ID. If you're bringing a guest, make sure that that person has a valid college ID. You need to buy them a guest ticket at the SU box office for $21. So that's going to be a great event to celebrate the end of the year, and I hope you all can make it. Finally, SA has some really important elections tonight. I know Kyle, who's visiting SA Today tonight, is up for election for the student representatives to the Board of Trustees. It's probably the most important election all year, so make sure that you're down at Maxwell Auditorium at 7:30 for those elections. And thanks so much, guys, and please have a great summer, and we'll see you next fall.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton was on campus today. Find out what had everyone buzzing inside Hendricks Chapel. That's next.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
So I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there today.
Bring this week.
The 1,100 seats at Hendricks Chapel were filled to capacity today for Hillary Clinton's visit to campus. Citrus TV's Lauren Fultonberg was one of the people there. He joins us live in studio right now.
Hi, Jake. Clinton touched on a lot of things this afternoon. Her big points, emphasizing facts over ideology, conversation with other countries over lecture, and anticipating problems and conflicts. She even took shots at the Reagan and Bush administrations, how they handled the economy, but she never lost sight of her target audience.
I think we need you more than ever.
In front of the mayor, the county executive, the chancellor, and the SU community, the Secretary of State told everyone, not just political junkies, to give politics a try.
It's, I think, short-sighted to say you don't want anything to do with politics, because you will in some way or another be involved in the, quote, small p political process.
And Clinton's lecture struck a chord with more than just political students.
When listening to her in there, I just thought that she made everything really relatable to people, and she talked about things very candidly.
Marissa DiCandido was a part of Jim Steinberg's America in the World class, which got a special visit from Clinton before her lecture. She says the environment was relaxed.
It was a surreal experience. I can't even put it into words.
Students gave Clinton standing ovations when she arrived and when she left, and she had students laughing frequently, too. College Democrats President-elect Colin Crowley says he thinks bringing such a high-profile person can help charge this campus.
I'm hoping that it inspires more of them to become involved in the political process.
And Jake, Clinton told us today that she never really saw herself in a political role, but she really does love that political process. She said over and over how important politics is to us today and how rewarding of a field it is, and that we really have an obligation to help out our country, the USA.
It's quite the amazing experience. I was there as well, taking it all in, and I remember her mentioning that she believes that America is a fact-based people. She, like you said in that story, that she valued facts over ideologies. What do you think she means by fact-based people?
Right. The point she really wanted to make is that it was time for kind of the American political system to move past ideology and move past their sort of political agendas to accept things like global warming as a fact, was a point that she made, and a fact that lowering taxes would not necessarily, cut the deficit. So by moving past those and accepting those things that she said had been proven as facts, American politics would make a lot more progress.
What was the atmosphere like inside the chapel today?
The atmosphere was really buzzing. She got a very warm reception, standing ovations, and as I said, there were a lot of people there to cheer her on. And she had them laughing, as I said, so it was really a very positive atmosphere, and they liked her a lot, it seemed like.
All right, Lauren Fultonberg, thank you very much. There's an alternative to buying and selling textbooks. You can now try trading them. Find out what SA has in the works as General Assembly Rep Kyle Coleman tells us the trading secrets.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans. These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our co-workers, their kids go to school with our kids. Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. So is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
G-morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Rosita, did you know there's a right way to sneeze? Let's show them, Elmo. Yeah, got it. When you feel like your nose needs to give it at you, this is how you act, this is what you do. Lift your arm up high, bend it toward your face. Sneeze right there in the bendy place. Achoo, achoo. You can do it with ease. Achoo, achoo. That's the right way to sneeze. Thank you.
To learn more about preventing flu, visit flu.gov.
Joining me right now is General Assembly Rep Kyle Coleman. Kyle, what's the deal with this new book trader program that you got going?
Okay, so it's a partnership between Student Association and the bookstore. And what it is, it's a way of combining all those posts you see on Facebook, all those different people trying to buy and sell books, but it's a way of putting it into a real setup system. So we have, you can search by book number, you can search by the ISBN, author, publisher, and it just really simplifies it, and then students can still trade with each other. So it still keeps that cost low, but it just simplifies it for everyone.
So what does the cost look like? Because I know that, by the end of the semester you have all those trucks lined up, out on Marshall Street where you can, sell your books at the end of the semester. What is it going to look like? Because sometimes those can be a little pricey.
Right. This is actually going away from that. So the bookstore built this program, but it's going to be a student-to-student interaction. So the costs are going to be the same as they would be if you were trading around Facebook, but it's going to be a lot easier to find them. It's not going to be such a scramble, and it's going to be very organized. So when you post something on there, you'll get an email that says you've had an offer. You can post another offer with somebody else. You can see all of your pending offers. So it really just helps to facilitate all those exchanges and keep the price low.
It sounds a lot like eBay. Is this kind of what it's modeled after? Like, is this going to be a bidding war online?
In a lot of ways, yeah. But what it is it doesn't have the restrictions of eBay. So it's not necessarily that if you bid today and you have a 24 hours to accept or deny. It's really going to be between the buyer and the seller. So it's going to be more of an open exchange. I guess I would put it more closer to Craigslist, and that it's going to be more organized. So the organization of eBay, but the freedom and flexibility of Craigslist.
So how will a student be able to put a book online, and how do they know what price they're generally going to be offering?
Sure. You can go on there and you sign up using your SU or ESF email, and then you'll get back something. You confirm it through your email, and then you post your books on there, and it makes a My Books tab. It's all very simple. It keeps them all posted. It shows which ones you've put offers in on, and then so you can see, okay, I've got an offer from you for $10, but I posted for $15 because that's what the bookstore wanted for it. So maybe we make a deal for $13. We meet up, we make the exchange, and it keeps the price low. But otherwise, it would have been very difficult to find that other person by looking through all these different posts.
Okay, thank you very much, Kyle Coleman. That's a really, really cool idea. That just about does it for today and the rest of the semester. Thanks for joining us for the last time. For Dylan, Lauren, Kyle, I'm Jake Reiner. Be sure to check out other shows on Citrus TV online at citrustv.net or follow us on Twitter at CitrusTV. Have a gorgeous summer, Syracuse.